Welcome to this unidentified channel. Today we are going to be talking about the subpoena that Melanie Gibb was served when she was in town testifying in front of the grand jury. And we're starting right now. Mark Means filed this subpoena in the District Court of the 7th Judicial District in the state of Idaho in and for the county of Fremont. All right, so this is a subpoena duces tecum. Hope I said that right. And what that is it's a subpoena for production of evidence. A court summons ordering the recipient to appear before the court and produce documents or other tangible evidence for use at a hearing or a trial. The summons is known by various names in different jurisdictions. Here's what the subpoena says. You are hereby commanded to produce or permit inspection and copying of the following documents, records, communications, images, videos, journals, reports, summaries, or objects, all requested are to be produced regardless of current or previous form, whether that be tangible/intangible, including electronically stored information at the place, date, and time specified below. State of Idaho to Ms. Melanie Gibb to produce the following. 1. All communications, text, emails, voicemails, SMS messages, chat records, social media communications, podcast, recordings, and the like, tangible or intangible, between you, Ms. Melanie Gibb, and the following individuals, agencies, departments, and the like from January the 1st, 2019 to present. Here's the list. A. Lori Vallow Daybell. B. Chad Daybell. C. Melanie Pulowski, formerly known as Melanie Boudreau. D. Ian Pulowski. E. Zulema Pastinez. F. Summer Shiflett. G. April Raymond. H. Charles Vallow. I. Tylee Ryan. J. Jason Mao. K. Gabe Bonilla. L. Alex Cox. M. Zach Cox. N. Adam Cox. O. Colby Ryan. P. Tammy Daybell. Q. Julie Rowe. R. Christopher Parrott. S. Michael James. T. Nancy James. U. Brandon Boudreau. V. Thor Farusith. W. Heather Daybell, spouse of Matthew Daybell. X. Matthew Daybell, spouse of Heather Daybell. Y. Robert Wood, prosecutor of Madison County, state of Idaho. Z. Any and all news, journalists, and/or reporters, including, but not limited to, Nate Eaton, East Idaho News, and/or East Idaho News Agencies, ABC, NBC, Dateline, MSNBC, Keith Morrison, Shane Bishop, Color My Media, Latter Day Media, Preparing a People, Book of Mormon Evidence, The Firm Foundation, any and all media agencies, companies, corporations regarding your dealings and the like with Lori Daybell and/or Chad Daybell. AA. Deputies, detectives, police officers, prosecutors, and the like for the following agencies: Rexburg Police Department, State of Idaho; Madison County Sheriff's Department, State of Idaho. Robert Wood, Prosecutor, Madison County, State of Idaho. Fremont County Sheriff's Department, State of Idaho. St. Anthony, Idaho, Police Department. Federal Bureau of Investigation, Federal Agency. Fremont Prosecutor Office, State of Idaho. Madison Prosecutor Office, State of Idaho. Chandler, Arizona Police Department, Sheriff's Department. Gilbert, Arizona Police Departments, Sheriff Departments. Please identify each and every location, date and time, and persons present for said communications, whether in persons, telephonic, Zoom, or the like. 2. Whew. Burning up, guys. All right, number 2. Telephone records for all telephone numbers owned or used by you from date above to present, including but not limited to: A. Text records. B. Telephone call records. C. Identify all telephone numbers you have used personally, professionally, temporarily, aka burner telephones, or permanently in regard to identified persons above. D. Identify all telephone number/service providers. E. Names, dates, and times of service provider for any and all telephone number used by you as requested above. Please include and identify each in its entirety, the telephone numbers of all phones, whether personal, business, or burner telephone, and identifying each and every telephone number, please further identify the dates of use of said telephone number and the telephone carrier or company providing telephone services. F. Travel records for all travel, vehicle, and or airline flights between the dates of January 1st, 2018 to present. Now that date's 1 year prior to the first date. He said 2019 on all this other stuff, but on the travel, he wants back to 2018. Under the travel part of the subpoena, we have all travel between Utah, Arizona, Idaho, and Hawaii, and then any other travel locations within the specified dates. Number 3, social media. All social media memberships or associations and forum site memberships, usernames, and passwords associated with identified usernames, posts, communications, chats, and or emails from date above to present, including, not limited to, Facebook, Vallow, which is another voice of warning website, Yahoo groups, email list, Twitter, Instagram, any of the like. If you refuse to produce the password, please identify each date of communications and the like associated with said social media accounts and produce all accompanying communications, statements, opinions, religious speech, emails, chat records, etc. Mark Means is asking for a lot, right? All right, number 4, internet provider. Please identify your internet provider, whether professional or personal, from dates above to present, whether this be home, business, or the like. 5, computers and or electronic devices. Please identify each and every computer, laptop, desktop, tablet, iPad, cell, telephone, wearable smart devices, or the like you have used or owned since said date to present. Now we got some letters underneath number 5, so we'll go A. Please identify, provide seller or seller of said device. B. Current location of said device, if not in your personal possession. If device was destroyed, sold, discarded, please advise of purchase, acquisition date of said device, and date of destruction, sale, discarded of said device. C. If you sold or discarded an identified device, please identify what mechanism of advertising was used by you and or your agent and buyer's contact information, name, address, telephone number, email, and the like. If discarded, please identify the date and time of discarding identified device and mechanism for discard. D. Podcast. Produce all podcasts and the like, including all formerly shared, posted podcasts, as well as all recorded materials, communications, edits, recordings associated with identified podcast, or the like in your possession. If you are aware of the like and identified is not in your possession, please identify your opinion or belief as to where identified recording/podcast materials is located. Okay, now we got some bullet points under that. So we have 1. Series, Feel the Fire podcast. 2. Series, Time to Warrior Up podcast. 3. Series, Preparing a People podcast. Now we have E. Books, publications, appearances. 1. Feel the Fire, book. 2. Preparing a People, events. 3. Book of Mormon evidence events. 4. Firm foundation events. 5. Or the like. 6. If not in your possession, please identify whereabouts of said documents and or records. 7. All communications between you and above individuals regarding creation of publications, books, articles, speeches, appearances, etc. 6. Any and all records, data, communications, calendar, event records, statement records, videos, photographs, books, speeches, talks, papers, documents, correspondence, notes, financial records, payments, transfer of monetary funds between you and any and all persons identified above from said dates. 7. All recordings as identified previously or your misrepresentations to any and all police agencies and or the like from January 1st, 2017, he went back another year, to present. 8. Copy of any and all police records regarding charges, convictions, plea agreements, immunity agreements regarding your involvement in this matter. Whew. All right. It says place, date, and time. Means law office. The date is June 1st and the time is 1 p.m. And then on this last page, Mark Means signed it on the 17th of May. So I guess June 1st would have been the date that she needed to have all this information back to Mark Means. Says you are further notified that if you fail to appear at the place and time specified above or to produce or permit copying or inspection as specified above, that you may be held in contempt of court and that the aggrieved party may recover from you the sum of $100 and all damages which the party may sustain by your failure to comply with this subpoena. Mark Means, dated May 17th. On June 8th, Mark Means filed another court document. That court document is in regard to the subpoena that was served to Melanie Gibb. Mark Means electronically filed declared motion to show cause regarding contempt for failure to comply with lawfully served subpoena. Mark Means wants Melanie Gibb held in contempt of court. He wants to know why she shouldn't be held in contempt of court. He says, to date, no response whatsoever has been received by Ms. Gibb and or by a legal representative of Ms. Gibb. At the time of service, Ms. Gibb stated she would, quote, refuse service and was calling prosecutor Wood. Ms. Gibb was lawfully served with the attached subpoena while Ms. Gibb was physically present in the state of Idaho and allowed ample time to comply with said subpoena. The defense believes that Ms. Gibb has possibly evaded criminal prosecution regarding incidents relevant to the above cases, has engaged in inappropriate private communications, including phone calls, emails, and text messages with the above said prosecution, and has made multiple conflicting statements regarding her personal knowledge, actions, inactions in regard to the above case. And compliance with the subpoena is the initial first step to address these concerns. We'll see what happens with that document that's been filed. I don't know what's going to happen. As far as we know, Melanie Gibb has not lawyered up, but time will tell. If you haven't already, let me know where you're watching from. Thanks for being here with me, and I will see you next time. D podcast. And the way I understand it is this is a subpoena to produce information. You've been asked to regarding here's the list. What happened? Okay. Here's the list. If you are of currently B. M. Zach Cox. M. Where'd I mess up? Self associated with said associate Twitter, Instagram, V. Thor Faruthsip, that the So this is just legal stuff. If not in your possession, please identify whereabouts of said documents and or records. 6. Mark Means asking for a lot, guys. Whether this be home, business, any and all recordings, whether this be home, business, with the District Court of the 7th District of the 7th Judice. Burning up. All right, so I think the way I'm going to do this is put this reading of the way I'm going to do this is put this reading, since it took forever to get through it, at the end of the video, and we'll talk about the actual subpoena and then what came out today. Bye.